What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm here on my favorite picnic bench in the country, here on my home lake of Kentucky Lake, and it is late summer, almost fall. They're already drawing down the water, and that means it is time for topwater. So in this video, I'm going to give you 5 topwater baits that you need to try this summer, early fall on your home lake. Before I get into the juice on this video, do me a huge favor, smash the like button for me and leave a comment. And if you're new to the channel, do me another favor, hit that subscribe button and the bell next to it so you get notifications each time I upload a video. Also, special thanks to Mystery Tackle Box. I'm going to be working with them in upcoming videos, breaking down some of these baits in here. If you're interested in Mystery Tackle Box, use my code BAITMAN. That'll give you $10 off your next subscription purchase if you're a first-time subscriber. So let's get on with the topwater baits. So what I got here is 5 baits that I personally purchased not long ago because I'm really excited about topwater season. They're a little different than many baits that you'll have in your tackle box, and you may already have some of these, which is awesome as well. But I'll tell you a little bit more about them. And I've got a bait for every style, from walking bait to popping to a buzz bait to frog to a new hybrid bait I'm really excited to talk to you about. So let's go ahead and get this started. The first bait is the Ima Little Stick, and this bait catches jaints. It basically won the Forest Wood Cup at Lake Murray last year, and it is a really loud walking bait. It's that pencil popper style. This is going to throw a lot of water. It has this cupped face that also spits as well, and it's got 3 super sticky treble hooks. These got really hard to get at the end of last year. They were getting a little hard to get the first of this year, but many places have these back in stock. I really like this bait. You can cast it literally a country mile. That is the Ima Little Stick right there, and of course I really love the bone color. I'm really simple on topwaters. I'm either going to go black or I'm going to go white or some sort of shad pattern. I don't get too crazy. Now the second bait I got has been out for a while as well. It's kind of a little dirty secret. This is called the Evolution Baits Grass Burner, and it's crazy looking. And it's basically a buzz bait, and this body right here floats above the surface, and you've got 1, 2 treble hooks. So when you're reeling this thing, this treble hook on top is not exposed to grass on the bottom. You got a treble hook here in the skirt as well. Now this isn't a super loud buzz bait. It's very subtle. Can't really say much more about that because a certain somebody that's watching this video is probably really upset that I let you guys know about this bait, because it's not super popular where I'm at, but the few guys that are throwing are catching some jaints. But this is a really cool bait. It's different than most buzz baits, and it gets some bites when other baits aren't going to. The only thing about this, it does actually pull pretty hard through the water. I just think it's drag resistance, but it has an awesome profile, and bass really like this thing. When they come up and grab it, getting those treble hooks makes a huge difference, especially when throwing a buzz bait. The next bait I have is actually a frog. I do throw frogs quite a bit. I'm not the best frog fisherman in the world, but I'm always a sucker when a new one comes out. Well, if you remember the Teckle frog last year, this is the Maraca Frog. I don't really know if I pronounced that right, but to me that stands for making a lot of racket.
Hey, want to hear the most annoying sound in the world? Guys!
And this frog, it makes a ton of racket. This little tail back here, it's not a Colorado blade. A lot of people thought it was. It's like an internal blade plus a rattle chamber, and you can hear the noise right there. It's got some lead, maybe some tungsten in there to give it that really loud sound. It's also weighted right here on the belly. Now this isn't like the sprinkler frog where you want to throw it in open water and stuff like that. It's not going to have that plopping sound. This is more of a mat fishing frog. It's a little bit heavier than the sprinkler frog. It's going to cast really far, and the reason for those rattles, when those bass get up underneath those mats, they're not really sight fishing. They're trying to catch bait by or frogs or mice, whatever, by the feel in their lateral lines. And as this thing's moving across the mat and making all that vibration and all that noise, those bass can hear that coming on top of the mat. They can feel it through their lateral line. Then when the Maraca hits that little hole and they see that little flash from the blade, they absolutely crush it. Now you can throw this like a normal frog around shallow covered stumps, weeds, shallow grass, stuff like that, and you can do a straight retrieve and you'll get a little bit of that flash and plop in action, but nothing like the sprinkler frog. But I really like this. I'm hoping to go to Guntersville this fall, and I promise I'll have a couple of these on me. The fourth bait I have is a popping bait. This is the 6 cents splashback topwater. I've been throwing this bait for a couple years now, and I really like it. It's actually easy to walk, and because of this mouth, how it's not just solid round, it's like an upside down triangle, and it's really concave, and it spits water really well, leaves a good bubble trail, but the way it's weighted, it sits with the tail down in the water. And a lot of times on a popper, fish will come up, they'll nose up to it and look at it. When they do it on this bait, a lot of times they grab that back treble hook and just take this thing under. Really like this color. I think this is called shad greens. Anything that's that white bone shad color or a black, that's what I'm going to stick with, especially on topwater baits in the fall. As always, one of the best parts of these 6 cents baits is the paint job. I personally think for a mainstream tackle company, they have the best paint jobs on all their baits. I promise you, go look up their baits on their website. You will find something you'll fall in love with. All right, the last bait I've been holding out for you guys is a brand new one. This is from Jackal. This is called the Chop Cut. And as you can see, it's got this prop on the front. It's really big. It's considerably bigger than most other prop baits on the market. So it's basically kind of like a buzz bait with the prop in front, like the grass burner. It has 2 trebles on the belly of the bait. And man, this thing caught my attention at ICAST. As soon as I saw it, I said, I gotta have that. It just came available end of last week. I had priority mail sent to my house. Now I'll be honest, I haven't tried it out. I haven't fished it yet. I have watched a lot of videos on it and I'm really excited. It makes a lot of noise too, so lots of movement in the water, lots of noise, treble hooks. Usually mean you're going to catch a few fish. This bait is about 20 bucks, so it is a little expensive, but anytime Jackal comes out with an awesome topwater bait, I've got to have it. They have been making some awesome products. Really good looking bait, lots of craftsmanship in this thing. I do have a feeling it may catch a little wind, so got to be wary of long casts, but definitely has a place in my tackle box. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and that is 5 topwater baits I recommend you trying this fall. It is college football time, and I am so excited to get really upset at my TV and cuss the Vols like I have done every single year for the past 10 years. I'm just kidding. I am a huge Vols fan, and I am going to get my heart broken quite a bit. Let me know who your favorite team is. You never know what's going to come on the Baitman channel. I got some more good news coming. Thanks again for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share to your buddies. The Baitman is out.